just for you. Hopping in car, motor, plane, can't save it slow. Niggas usually just start rapping after 4 bars.
4 bars. Episode 479. Go in. Be complete. Featuring Alana. After 4 bars, brother, just go in. A lot of wild energy going on. Pay attention.
I seen how you do with your lost ass crew. That's why I got the roadmap just for you. Hopping in car, motor, plane, can't save your slow brain. So I guess you need some education, man. The rhymes are so simple and plain. For you just walking up the stairs is going just the pain. Of course, the spirit pain, but ain't no
T-Pain, no Little Wayne. Easy man, the energetic enigma. I'll see you later. Much greater. Later. And then tomatoes. I'ma say see you later. And I'm not the type of cat to ever rock no pink gators. But I'm not in here, but not like Reno Schwarzenegger. After 4 bars, brother, just go in. After 4 bars, brother, just go in. After 4 bars, brother, just go in. Come on, baby, just go in. After 4 bars, brother, just go in. After 4 bars, brother, just go in. After 4 bars, brother, just go in. Yo, in this world, we got no time to wait, no time to hate. You gotta stare straight and be ready to debate. I know what's on my plate. The Lord is so great. Obama no 8, and maybe a 12, and I know the world's fate. My victory is coming. Because my hard work is coming. In life, I'm overcoming. And changing shorty's lives around like when they was the drumming. My skills is the illest apocalypto flow. So when I dream it about something that happens in real life, yo, the way to go in is strong with your chin. De Niro again. He's jumping all in. What society is you in? Because you can't join in. Cells are to control everything trend. They're destroying themselves. Absolute power will absolutely corrupt, and evil will go down. You see it, you're smelling it, you're sensing it. Victory is ours. Turner, West, my man Bobby Seale, or any other black activist that keeps it more than real. Truth. Liberals want more proof of a racist truth. Darfur and Rwanda. All the strength in Rwanda. This song is deep. True speaker, baby. Go in. Second album. Having us hanging from trees. The tragedy. Reality. To invade, to get all the dough and the artifacts too. The Nephilim. Go in to give you reality. In democracy, this is all in hypocrisy. What? After 4 bars, brother, just go in. Real intelligent hip hop. Second album, True Speaker. First album, Hip Hop Forever. Check out E Complete, YouTube, SoundCloud. After 4 bars, brother, just go in. After 4 bars, brother, just go in. Yo, wife will be here soon. How y'all doing? All right. E Complete. E Complete. I always have to go in. Forget an R.I.P. for Mr. LG. South Carolina, you know it had to be. Time for him to go. Check out the flow. And in Kentucky, you know Mitch is already gone. Yo, I spit the truth. Wake up the youth. I'm more than 100% proof. Forget the liquor. My mental is so quicker. The alcohol makes you sicker. Life will just flicker. But I want you to know they got an ill plan. Trying to divide us by race and gender, man. Don't fall in it. You gotta just shine. BigEAstro Astrology. It's time to start the show and say goodbye to the rhyme. P-A The good souls deal with the PAIN. Much pain. Y'all not ready for that one. Woo, what's the deal? How you doing? How you feeling? I'm a little hyped. Feeling good. A little hyped. Episode 479. This is the start of Astrology Week with Laura Bruno coming Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern, and Leonawa Schaefer coming Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be super dope. Don't miss it. This is the channel to be at. Today, we're rocking with the Cancer-Leo Cusp, the Cusp of Oscillation. And then we're going to break down Cancer and love and relationships with all 12 signs. Now, you know relationships. You look at the 5th house, 7th house, Venus, Jupiter, Moon, Mars. The sun sign is like the 6th or 7th thing. So this is a generalization. This is not pop astrology over here. They give you the truth. You want to know about love? Get a synastry compatibility chart for you and your baby. You want to know about love for you? You get a love chart reading. Okay? But this is just talking about the sun sign, the archetypes, the character traits that can get down with one another in love. But remember, any two signs can work together in a relationship. Now, I said that to everybody in the back room, but I got to tell you, as a Virgo, I don't think I could ever work in a relationship with an Aries. Oof, but that's just me. I don't got the patience for that immaturity. I'm sorry. But great for work and friends. But you know, like I said, you got to see the chart. Any two signs can work. And guess who's here? Yay. My longest relationship, my longest girlfriend, and my wife of 18 years, a Pisces.
And I guess you never have to find out if you're going to be in a relationship with an Aries.
Oh, I don't want to find out.
Okay.
And I wouldn't find out.
I'm
with my Pisces.
That's right. So we have Rose Jefferson here. Hello.
Welcome back,
Rose.
stranger. How are you?
It's been a minute. When was the last time we saw you?
But she came back for one episode before she had been gone for so long. And that was about 3 or 4 months ago, if I remember, calculate correctly, Capricorn moon. But Rose, you got to join the tribe.
Well, welcome.
We miss you. Welcome
Quintella.
back. Quintella's in the house.
All right. So good to see you. Thank you, friend. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
And
we had a great astrology class, our last class today.
I was
kind of sad. I love my astrology students.
I know. Oh my gosh.
I do. I really do. And we had a great class. It was powerful.
We're going to be working out just different things. And I'm looking at doing something for the tribe that's going to be kind of combining some future goals of mine so that we have more things to help entrepreneurs, especially those who want to start spiritual businesses. So I'm in the early foundations of that. This is something that's been rolling around in my brain for several years. Mm-hmm. And so it's
a brain roller?
Yes, it's a brain roller. And so it's finally beginning to make sense or come. And I go, I think it might be the time. Mm-hmm. And we have Bridget Evans here. Hey, Bridget, how are you?
I think you're new.
You are new.
Welcome to the channel, Bridget.
Welcome. Nice to meet you.
I'm BigEAstro, Eric Taylor. This is my wife, Alana. And we would like to know your sun, moon, rising, your big three. I do a free breakdown for everybody that's new to the channel. But you do need to make sure you like and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button and click the bell for the alarm. Ring the alarm so you know when I'm coming on.
There you go.
And I have a summer birth chart sale, Bridget.
Because ain't nothing for free in this world, Bridget. That's our requirement.
Yeah. But yeah, share your sun, moon, rising if you'd like. Give you some insight.
And even better, get some of your friends to come.
Yeah, come subscribe. This is a great place, Bridget. Yeah.
We're trying to get to 1 million followers.
But right now, I'd like to get to 12K or 11.
We want 12K or 1 million.
Yeah. Well, yeah. 12K, and then we just go viral to 1 million. Now, that would be the biggest. Like, if we went from 12K to 1 million, I'd be like, oh, good golly, Miss Molly.
Mm-hmm. And Quintella said that it was bittersweet with the class and how amazing it was.
It was a great class.
You know what it is. And I'll say even just, for him, and I'm not in your class, obviously, but it is definitely that way. And the next one. So what I'm trying to make sure that we have the time is to start having him do video segments so that people can download this class and take it on their own
at any time.
And then when we do the classes where he actually leads it and you get to have that time with him, that'd be more of like a specialty thing, which I think would be very, very cool. Hey, Phoenix, how are you? Good to see you as well.
Hey, Phoenix. How you guys feeling with this Gemini moon?
Time does fly. And let's see. She said she's glad to be here from Tennessee.
Oh, Bridget?
Oh, really? No. This is Phoenix.
Oh, Phoenix, you're in Tennessee.
I did not realize you were in Tennessee.
Well, I think she told us that.
You probably did a long time ago. Sometimes,
Tennessee.
if I'm being real with you, things I forget stuff all the time. It is nothing personal. I feel like my brain just says, well, I'm not using that right now, so I can go. So Bridget has let us know her big three. So she's a Virgo sun.
Okay.
A Sag moon. I'm a Sag moon.
She's a Sag moon.
And a Cancer rising.
Cancer rising, Virgo sun in the 3rd house, the Sag moon in the the Sag moon in the 6th house. So, Bridget, definitely make sure you're getting enough of the fruits and vegetables. Leo 2nd house, Sag 6th house. The fire signs, you need the solar food or electromagnetic beings. So you need to have more fruits and veggies. I never tell what people what to eat, but the chart does support that. More fruits and veggies. The Virgo sun, right? So Virgo sun in the 3rd house. Bridget, were you a little bit of a bully in elementary school?
Bridget.
You're a little introverted, but sometimes the sun in the 3rd house, you could be like very critical of your classmates and, well, I don't like that shirt. And you do this, and you were just running that classroom, weren't you, Bridget? Your dad may have been traveling a lot or was working a lot. You can do very good talking about nutrition and health over social media. The Sag moon in the 6th house. And by the way, with the Cancer ascendant, the retrograde. So this is a time for you to be very introspective about yourself and your lineage, tapping into your aura, lifting up the emotional intelligence and increasing your spiritual practice and discipline. Sag moon in the 6th house, you got to walk it out, talk it out. You got to move those hips and thighs. That's best for your health. You may also do like to ride horses, Bridget. You may like horses. Sag moon, though, for your daily routine and work and health and hygiene, the Sag moon can be very preachy. Do the right thing. Is this the right thing to do? And the sun and moon are square. So did mom and dad get a divorce? Maybe so. You let me know. But the Sag moon, you could be into biology, nutrition, finance, maybe even law. But that moon in the 6th house can be challenging. So make sure you're watching the digestion. You may like food from all different cultures and a little spicy food, but it may disagree with your tum-tum. You got a Virgo sun and a Cancer ascendant. You got a very sensitive stomach, don't you, Bridget? Reach out. The summer birth chart sale ends July 21st. BigEAstrology.com. It's on sale for 290 minutes via Zoom, down from $250. You'll love it. We go deep. We go deep. Brooklyn, we go hard. And the MP3 audio chart, normally $150 for $125. BigEAstrology.com. Let me know, Bridget. How did I do? What's going on with you? Who else we got here?
And let's see. I am a bully now, she said.
You're a bully now. I love it. Go ahead, girl.
Yes, Quintella, I was energetically with you. I'm around. Anyways, let's see. We have...
I love that, Bridget. Go get them, girl. Listen.
Demarissa, am I saying that properly, sweetie? Demarissa.
Oh, she came here before, I think. She was here a few weeks ago. Hey, is it Damaris or Demarissa? But welcome.
Oh, is it Damaris?
I don't know. I can't see the spelling, but I'm just asking.
It's Damaris.
Damaris.
But then there's an A. Unless it's
Demarissa.
Sakumi is the last name. Oh. I'm sorry, sweetie. Please clarify, because I like to try
to
say people's names.
You have been here before, so welcome back. I do remember you.
Did you do her chart, or did you?
Yeah, she was here. I always do the big three for people. I'm sure I did it.
I hear we could be very egotistical.
Who?
And
Sag moons or Virgo suns? Who's saying this?
This is Marissa.
Who could be egotistical? Is it the Cancer-Leo Cusp you're talking about?
And then
We'll get
she
into
said
that.
third house was Sagittarius stellium.
Oh,
so definitely been working on balancing those energies.
Yes. Sag, third house. You're a Libra rising. Sag. Okay. In terms of arrogance, the fixed signs can be the most arrogant and the most stubborn, but Sagittarius would probably cut the line over the fixed signs and say, Aquarius, I'm number one. And then Leo, you're number 2 or 3. So the top 3, I would say, because Taurus and Scorpio aren't as arrogant as Aquarius and Leo. So the 3 most arrogant signs in astrology, drum roll, please. Give me a drum roll. Sag, Aquarius, and Leo. Yeah, you got to watch out for the arrogance. Yes, because Sag and Aquarius, muy inteligente. Big cabezas, you're very smart, but yes, you could be arrogant and very blunt with the boca.
Can I just say something though? I love the fact that
she's working on it.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. We attract people here that are really wanting to change their lives and are really wanting to use this occult knowledge. And I don't even really consider astrology occult, but I guess it maybe is. We attract people who are looking to change their lives and looking to up level and looking to ascend and all of that. And I absolutely love it. He works with people like that all the time. He gears his practice around that. Even with what I'm looking to do with entrepreneurs is I want to work with people who want to be in this space. So I love that you are here. I love it. And it's Marissa. Is her name.
We'll say the name. You say the space. You high frequency consulting.
High frequency consulting.
Yeah.
I'm going to be setting up a Facebook page. I really hate Facebook. It's like a gift. It's like this thing. Like I have to sort of do it. I have to kind of get in this. So the thing is that you have to get in the technical spaces, even though I don't. That's not what I like. I like face-to-face, making connections. I like, but I understand that it's totally necessary. So anyways, let me see here really, really, really quick.
And the high evolved Sagittarius is some of the most beautiful energy in the world because the way you zoom out of higher consciousness, share your wisdom, beliefs, and philosophies, the way that you embrace freedom and adventure, and the way that
Damaris. Sorry, it's Damaris.
I was right again.
Sorry, girl.
I was right again. Ooh, I'm right a lot.
You are right a lot. I give you.
It's okay.
He acts like he doesn't get.
No. I'm just stating it for the world. But
the world doesn't need you to state it. They just saw it.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. No, that's okay. I'm teasing.
But Sagittarius on the high vibration.
Bridget said that she grew up like Matilda.
Oh, Matilda, is that good or bad?
Matilda, that's that little French girl. Are you talking about the little French girl in the books that we used to read about?
I think so.
So were you in like private school? Were you in private school?
Did your parents get divorced?
Are you one of them rich blacks? Are you like an uppity Ivy League rich black girl?
Kind of like me.
In Paris? Yeah, he's like that.
I went to private school, but I only went to private school to 4th grade.
And then the bubble was burst. Bang!
So let's get into the topic of the evening. And you may need to check on Junie. We're house sitting a dog, and she misses Mama, I think.
And I think she might be going through dementia.
I don't know if it's dementia,
but don't know anything.
She looks at you, she loves you, and then all of a sudden she'll get upset and bark at you. Like, I can't put my hair up if I change outfit.
It was hilarious. We were standing outside by a chair and we were talking, and he's petting her, I'm petting her, we're all talking. Everybody's getting along. Yeah. My husband picks up his head wrap, puts it on his head, and she immediately starts
gets in front of her,
comes and gets in front of me like she's gonna protect me from him. It was intense.
And she's like,
yeah, and I was like,
she's tiny little what is it called? A corgi?
She's a corgi. Yeah. So she's got legs that are like this big.
She's so cute.
And when she runs, her little legs go so fast. It's so cute.
So the Cancer-Leo Cusp, it's also known as the Cusp of Oscillation. We'll get into the breakdown, but just while it's off the top of my head, some of the famous people: Ernest Hemingway, John Leguizamo, who I worked with on House of Bugging, Marlon Wayans, who I know from New York City, Humanities, LaGuardia, went to high school with Sean Wayans and almost made it on Living Color, but I know Marlon, very funny. What's the actor? Woody Harrelson. Failed basketball player from Australia, Ben Simmons, Ezekiel Elliott, Cat Stevens. There was this one more female one. So a lot of, I think maybe even Felicia Rashad may be on this cusp too. So very interesting cusp. Oh, and Jennifer Lopez. So usually the cusp is a 5-day orb, but remember, you are either a 28, 29 degree Cancer or a 0, 1, 2 degrees Leo. So you're either one or the other. The cusp is because when it hits 28 and 29 degrees, it's starting to ingress into the next sign. So you have some of those Leo traits. And when you're 0, 1, 2 degrees, you're just getting into Leo. So you haven't, just like when a child is born, they're still connected to the other side. When you just get into Leo 0, 1, 2, you're still bringing some of that Cancer energy with you. So that's why it's blended. Plus, if you're a Cancer, your Mercury is in Gemini, Cancer, or Leo. Or if you're a Leo, your Mercury is in Cancer, Leo, or Virgo. And the Venus can be in either sign. So you're going to have those blended energies. These people are the moon and the sun. They're the mother and the father. They're emotional. They're bright. They're generous. They're charismatic. They're dramatic. They may take a long time to get married. They can be fickle in relationships, have multiple marriages, J-Lo, and different partners. But they can be very soft and sweet and nurturing, and then very like, darling, shine the spotlight on me, right? Very bright. Think of the moon and the sun. So they can, go to work by day and party all night.
Who are you talking about right now?
The Cancer-Leo Cusp. Yeah. Cancer-Leo Cusp. And this is, kind of getting into like that July 19th to July 23rd. It can switch, but it's always a 5-degree orb. And just depending on the year, like this year, it could be the 20th to the 24th. It could be the 19th to the 23rd. So anybody born that time, you are born in that Cancer-Leo Cusp, the cusp of oscillation. They also work we'll get to it in a second. I'm going to tell you who they work well with, right? Obviously that trine, the Scorpio-Sag cusp, right? The, even the opposition, the, Capricorn-Aquarius cusp, okay? They can even work with the cusp of sensitivity, Aquarius-Pisces cusp, and also the Pisces-Aries cusp, the cusp of rebirth, the semi-born again. The sextile is nice to the Virgo-Libra cusp for relationships. And I'll be honest with you, in my years of astrology and just all the research, cuspy people, they kind of do better with other cuspy people. Cusp love. Do you guys?
That.
Yeah, cusp love.
Well, maybe you should try and have a cusp love group.
Cusp love group or cusp love episode. All the cusp people come on.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
I think you should talk about that.
Yeah, we will talk about that.
Is anybody in here on the cusp?
Yeah, are you guys? Are you on the Cancer-Leo cusp?
That's really good.
And if you guys look through YouTube of all the cusps, I'm either the number 1, 2, or 3 astrologer in the world for my cusp videos.
Doesn't somebody who's the number 1 in the world in anything deserve to have 1 million followers?
And that's what kind of bothers me. I've got certain videos like Pluto in the first house or Black Moon Lilith in the first house. It's like the number 1 video on YouTube describing
But then I have to let myself realize that we're all here, as I mentioned earlier, because we're trying to better ourselves and trying to
Some people just want this information and they go. They don't care. Yeah.
Sadly, the bulk of people in this world aren't doing that.
No.
So I can't wait till we just kind of bust it all apart because
we're ahead of the curve. And Quintella, we were talking
going to be with us.
But we were talking about this today in astrology class, right?
And then we'll be gone.
That we may be 5, 10, 15, 20 years ahead of people and they're catching up to us. And this is that time, the age of Aquarius. Remember, I tell you guys, the month of July 2026, for the good, the bad, and the indifferent, you will remember July of 2026 for the rest of your lives. So
really quick, Damaris said, 3rd house sun, very egotistical. I'm a Libra sun in the 3rd house. So that's just
Damaris? Oh, I thought. Oh no, Bridget said she's the Virgo. Oh, Damaris, you're the
Damaris. Yeah,
you're the Libra sun. I thought you said you were the Sagittarius sun in the 3rd.
No, Sagittarius moon.
Get it straight. Damaris. No, you told me Sag Sun.
No.
Okay, so
I did
Libra
not.
moon, Libra. So then that means.
I did not tell you Sag Sun.
Yeah, because that's how we were talking about the Sag. Yeah.
Well, no, I never told you Sag Sun. I said Sag Moon because I even said I'm that. Am I a Sag?
Well, that was Bridget. Bridget was the Virgo Sun and Sag Moon.
Okay.
I got you.
I don't know, but
anyways,
I'm sorry.
You know I forget nothing. I got her.
He's better at this than me.
So Leo rising, Libra.
Okay,
that's Libra Sun in the 3rd house and the Sag Moon in the 5th. Okay, go ahead.
You know what it is? I hate to let so much time go where some of these comments are because then we're talking about things that are so far gone.
It's okay.
And Damaris says she loves what we're both doing. Please, thank you.
Thank you,
Stick
Damaris.
around, check it out.
And tell people to come follow the channel.
And then my friend Bridget said it's not the Ivy League stuff. It's she's a nerd with bully parents. And my heart's just been breaking for you ever since I read this.
A broken heart.
And please know, I love nerds. Nerds are gonna run the world. You could be running the world right now.
Well, they already do
be
run
a
the
nerd
world.
like that. Don't become a nerd like Bill Gates.
Look at San Francisco, right? The techs, that's all the nerds. Elon Musk, the nerds, Peter Thiel, Revenge of the Nerds.
But wait.
But they're the evil nerds.
Yes, we are not going to be evil nerds.
You want to be a high vibrational nerd.
You're going to be a high vibrational nerd, a high frequency nerd. Okay? No diabolical evil folk.
No evil nerds.
And so Phoenix says Sag Sun can also be preachy.
Yeah.
And I agree with Big E that what you just said on our arrogance. And I live in the home of the Blues City, Beale Street. Ooh. Nice. Oh,
we've never been to Tennessee. I would like to go to Memphis and Nashville. I would. I don't really eat chicken or pork, but I would like some Memphis barbecue. Good Lord, I would. Ooh. I
will tell you, some of the best barbecue that I had actually was Kansas City.
I would try that too.
It's all
No, it's a battle. And guess what? I'd be willing to taste test from Texas to Memphis to Kansas City.
And would you do pork?
No, I would not.
I was gonna say.
I would taste test with a beef spare rib or a beef burger. I'm not going to do the pork and chicken. Just because I'm in there and barbecuing in Rome, just because I'm in Rome doesn't mean I'm gonna act like a Roman. Okay.
And Damaris said that it's a good way to look at Cusp Love.
Yeah, Cusp Love. Yeah.
Bridget said, "Wow!" And then I have watched your Black Moon Lilith at least 500 times. It's my first house.
Oh, that's your first house?
Thank you.
And that's why it's the #1 video, because of people like you watching it over and over.
We love it.
But wait, but did I put my foot in it when I broke that down, right? That's why it's the #1 video in the world for Black Moon Lilith in the first house. And you know what's so funny? It's #1 and I still have 2 versions up because the first version only went for 9 minutes and that's got 3,000.
Oh my God.
And I haven't hit it. It's got 3,000. And then the full version is like 23, 24 minutes has got, I think, almost up to 9,000.
Okay, can we talk about me right now?
Of course.
We need to talk about me because Damaris just said.
We need to talk about my wife.
We need to talk about me. Damaris just said, I think someone else is a Sag. I do have a Sag moon. Yes, vindication. Vindication. I go with him when he's right.
Well, no, what happened was no.
He's right a lot.
No. She didn't say Sag moon. She said Sag sun.
No, I did not.
But it wasn't for okay. So where did I get the sun in the 3rd house? But it's Libra. Okay, that's fine. I'll accept that.
And Bridget said you did great.
Thank you, Bridget. And you got to answer. Maybe you don't want to. It could be very personal. But I'm curious with the sun-moon square. Either mom, dad got a divorce or there were some challenges that they had to work out. But this is at the time of your birth. They were not in complete agreement. Doesn't mean they didn't love you. Our children have a square. And we were not in agreement, but we were in some sort of not agreement that had a square of their sun and moon. But sometimes
wait, I'm sorry.
The twins. The twins. You wanted to stop. And
I did.
I got it in the last minute. Yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
So that's why they have a square.
But I'm happy they're here
now.
I know.
But that's why there's a square.
You guys got to understand.
Yeah.
I was 40. I was almost 40.
Yeah.
And we had been through so much.
We lost a few.
Between William and the twins.
Yeah.
I was tired.
She was worn out.
I was tired.
We had been through a lot.
We had like multiple. We were up to like 4 of not working. So I was tired.
It was they're Leo suns and Scorpio moons. But that's a perfect example of the birth chart that they were in a square, but their mom and dad are still together. And very happy too.
Damaris is a Sagittarius stellium. That I did say. Thank you, girl. You got my back. High five.
With that Sagittarius stellium.
Shut him down.
Okay. The bunny was right. Go, bunny, go. So Sag stellium.
Wait.
Well, so I'm the bear. Right. I'm the bear.
Bear was wrong.
Go, bunny, go.
All right. Thank you.
There we go. We had to give you the real version. So this is what happens when you're married for 18 years. You have like your own living musical. Oh my God. We used to perform for my mother. When my mother, the dementia was getting worse and she was in the wheelchair, we would freaking crack my mother up. We'd be singing and doing musical songs in the kitchen about eating lunch and don't do this and do. She would be in tears.
When you are entertaining a person with dementia and you're just singing and dancing, like it doesn't even matter what you do. They think you are amazing.
Hilarious.
She thought she was on Broadway every single day. I felt like I was on Broadway. I was like, yes, girl. And, we both made each other feel like $1 million.
My mom really, really loved her daughter-in-law. It was so beautiful. It really touched my heart. I just wish that she got to meet my mom when she was really my mom before the brain tumor.
I admit that's one thing I wish I had known her. But everything happens.
They did have a magical time together, though. They really did. Shoot, my mother, she used to get on me. She'd be like, "Watch it. Don't mess with my girl." That was her girl. You don't say nothing bad about Alana.
Oh, you better not. Yep. She would have cut him.
She would have cut him.
I was her favorite.
Yep.
Okay, don't.
She would have got the blade. The old Harlem girl would have came out. She would have shanked me.
She loved him.
Wait. Bridget, with her Taurus sun in the 3rd house, being a bully in the local community with them hand skills. A knife.
So Quintella's laughing her butt off. Thank you, girl.
So anybody here, anybody that's on the cusp, or do you have any cuspy friends? Or do you guys know anybody on the Cancer-Leo cusp?
Bridget has a Virgo and Sag stellium as well. 4 planets in 3rd.
Ooh.
4 planets in the 6th.
Wow, Bridget.
And then Quintella said today's energy is awesome. She loves it.
Yeah. Now there's Gemini moon, and you know what
Pisces
it is?
Energy is amazing.
Well, it's the moon in Gemini, and it's like our emotional minds are just communicating, a lot of humor with Gemini moons, but we're getting ready for the Cancer new moon. I encourage you all, go watch my Cancer new moon video. Please go leave a comment. I put my foot in it, and it's deep, and I want you to get ready for Tuesday and then see what will play out and manifest. I think it's December 23rd, the Cancer full moon, right before Christmas. Okay. So the last thing to close up the Cancer-Leo cusp, they do have to kind of balance. They can also be very pure, but that purity of the moon and the sun could have them oscillating back and forth, because one minute they want, to be the family man or the family lady and have a bunch of kids and this and that. And the next minute they want to be the career and want all this attention and spotlight, and they don't got time for kids. They kind of oscillate back and forth like an Aaliyah song, right? So just visualize that in your 3rd eye when you think of the Cancer-Leo cusp. She's gone. I did date a young lady on this cusp. She was very nice, very talented woman too, very sweet. Haven't spoken to her a while, but my wife did actually meet her, before we moved to Arizona. And because we remained friends, because this young lady on the Cancer-Leo cusp, talented photographer, but she was just a really good person. I remember we were at an art exhibit in Greenwich Village, at her art exhibit, and we saw Sade in the village. And I always had a big crush on Sade. And I was like, look at Sadie. She was gorgeous. I was like, ooh, Sade. I like Sade. My wife don't like Sade as much. I guess the women that I had little tiny crushes on, like Sade and Beyonce, you guys could put in the chat, hey, Alana, when she gets back, you guys could say, what do you think about Sade and Beyonce? If y'all want to play in the chat with me, that'd be really funny. Oh my God. Yeah. And I always thought Nia Long was cute. And I worked on The Best Man. And my homegirl was working on it. And she's like, Eric, Nia Long's a Scorpio. She may like Virgo men. I was like, yo, look at that. You know what I'm saying? Terrence Howard was on that set, all that stuff. So anywho, but those were the days. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I sampled that. My cousin, who rested in power in heaven, he made a track for me, and I lost it. He sampled "Those Were the Days." Bum, 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 bum. Those were the days. Archie, Z to that. The Jeffersons are coming over for dinner, Archie. What do we got? Hair grease over here is with Lionel and the Afro pick. I got no time for that, Edith. What are you making? Pig's feet and black-eyed peas? Archie, don't say that. That's not nice. The Jeffersons are nice people.
I love when he does that.
So yeah, that's
one of my favorites.
Yeah, I do a lot of, like I said, I was on House of Bugging, Saturday Night Live, and I almost made it on Living Color, but they canceled the show. I can do voices, characters. I'm really, really good. But so that was a little taste.
I get to laugh and have a lot of fun.
So we're going to get to Cancer in relationships for all 12 signs. So any other comments or questions before we get to it? And have any of you ever dated a Cancer? Because we're going to start with Cancer, Aries first.
So Damaris, I'm so sorry, sweetie. My mom was born July 19th, Gemini moon, Cancer rising.
Ooh, Gemini moon, Cancer rising. Her emotions are written all over her face. The Gemini moon. Sometimes the Gemini moon, maybe her and mom, your grandma, they sometimes they were good, sometimes they were bad. It could be, it just depends. That could be pretty tough.
So Phoenix said that there's a bunch of places in Tennessee. So it's not just pork and barbecue.
No, I know it's not.
Oh no, she didn't say that.
Okay, I'm just thinking.
I'm adding that in. She didn't say that. Yeah. And she said she's learning more vegan and vegetarian recipes, and that you can make ribs out of hearts of palm. Now that's interesting. I'd be interested in tasting that.
Yeah.
I think of ribs being a little more firm.
Yeah.
But we'll see. And she said, become a health and QuickBooks consultant. QuickBooks consultant, that's huge. Yeah. Because QuickBooks is kind of tedious and a little bit hard. So that anybody who does that, you're doing really well.
That's good, Phoenix.
And then Damaris said, you are so right, and the back and forth nurturing but a go-getter. Sorry. And then Quintella said, Phoenix, that's awesome. I currently work as a contractor for a call center helping folks with QuickBooks. Yes, I'm telling you, everybody needs QuickBooks, and they're charging more and more money for it. So it's like if you can strike a balance between giving people a good service, obviously you have to charge money, but keep it a little on the cheaper side. And this is my opinion. I think you would get a ton of clients, and soon you would be able to charge the full price stuff because you would get so much exposure.
We got to start putting merch on the website. I don't know if you guys like my Big Astrology shirt. It's got the logo on the back that's up there, but I really want to start getting people coffee mugs and T-shirts to rep for the Knowledge is Love tribe and Big Astrology stuff. And we still need to get out the shirt to Chantel and to and our girl Desiree too.
Yes.
And you got to get a tribe shirt.
I do.
And we got to let the tribe know they can order tribe shirts in the tribe too.
They can. I want to see, you know what? I've been hesitant in that I want to make some products that might have our logo small and has more of either messaging, different things that are more meaningful than just our logo. Because in my opinion,
no, definitely.
It's not that I'm trying to put myself down. I don't know why you would want to just wear my logo, but you might be inspired by certain things that I say.
We're not talking about your logo. We're talking about my logo.
You know what? Who wants me to punch
Bing
him?
bong, pay attention.
Who wants me to punch him in the gut? Which one? Who wants me to?
So let's get to the relationships though. Cancer with an Aries. Now you can play it both ways with both genders and stuff, and I'll give you which side I think works best. Cancer and Aries are both cardinal signs, masculine cardinal fire, feminine cardinal water. So I won't say that again. Just remember, Cancer is feminine cardinal water, initiating summer. Aries is initiating spring, the equinox, all that. This can be challenging because Aries can be too assertive and aggressive and abrasive. It's better if it's an Aries woman and a Cancer man. I will say that. But a Cancer lady with an Aries man, that's I don't even care what's in your 7th house, your Venus and Jupiter. That's hard. Okay, because just the impulsiveness and just the assertiveness of the Aries guy, this Cancer lady, she would have to have a ton of fire and Leo in her chart, and like a Sag moon and like a Leo stellium, and she's like, come on, Aries guy, but it could just be challenging. I think this could work for a good 3-6 months, and then they may have to say goodbye. You know what I mean? But if it's going to work, the Cancer man, Aries woman would be my vote. Okay. Cancer and Taurus. Taurus is the feminine fixed earth sign. This is one of the best sextiles in astrology. Remember, sextiles are that tapping energy, right, Quintella? Hey, hey, the Venus feeling, right? So it's a soft aspect, very positive and harmonious. Taurus and Cancer, it's like, it's love meets love, right? It's just beautiful because they both want comfort, stability. They both could be homebodies. So somebody's got to shake it up to get out of the house, but they're going to have the most comfortable home and apartment. You walk in there, you're like, oh my God, is this like a Taurus Cancer place? You'll be like, oh, your pillows, the fabric, like everything's going to feel good in there. The smells, the flowers, the food. This is a very, very sweet couple that could have like 8 children. Cancer Taurus, but very, and foodies, they could get married and be like, very slender. And then by, the time they're 60 and they're married for 20, 30 years, they both may round it out a little bit. Okay, because it's going to be a lot of love and a lot of food.
But we got to try not to. Like, I'm ready to take off a few pounds right about now. It's getting a little too rounded out.
Okay. Well, that's why we've been doing bitters, and we're about to do our lemon drink fast again, starting sometime this week.
Yeah, we're going to start it. You know what happens? I go to the grocery store, I buy food, and then I'm like, oh, we can't do it because I have a thing full of food, and I will not throw away food. It hurts my soul.
It's a past life trauma.
Yeah, it is actually.
It's a past life trauma.
It is a past life trauma. And it's funny when you start learning these things from your Akashic records, it starts integrating, and you're able to tell your partner, I'm so sorry. I get this is why, and then they feel for you. I'm like, I died from starvation, and now I can't throw away food. Can't. Anyways, let's see. So, the dogs are here. Anyways, sorry.
Some other dogs are coming?
No, but the boys are running, and I don't know, they're fighting. And
no, that's fine. So let me just close this before she gets back to the chat. And anybody, let me know if you know any of these relationships and partnerships, friends, parents. Also with Cancer Taurus, they will encourage each other to, come out of their kind of like, let's just chill. Like, they'll support each other, they'll push each other. And whether it's a Taurus man or a Taurus woman, both work really well. I think this, if I had to choose a better one, maybe the Taurus man and the Cancer lady, if I'm being honest. But it would just all work. This is just a big go. Cancer with Taurus, do it, go for it. And then we'll get to Cancer Gemini. Okay. You can read the chat.
Okay, so Damaris said that my daughter's dad and my mom have the same birthday. My mom and I are going through a lot when I got into that relationship, and me and him ended badly. Oh,
it's interesting how
sorry.
those energies can be shared. You
Hmm.
know, she said the lessons I needed to learn came back in a different form to teach me through the relationship.
That's
Isn't
deep,
that amazing
Damaris.
how that stuff happens?
But I love that. I love how
and I
you
love that you were
so aware.
open to
Yeah.
allowing yourself to get it. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Go ahead, Damaris.
And I think right now, with everything that's going on, we're going to be having a lot of things where we are going to start to get it if we're open. And we're going to even notice that we're going to flash back to things in our past where we're like, ah, ha, ha.
Well, that's what part of this Mercury retrograde is about. And the Cancer new moon conjunct the Mercury retrograde on Tuesday, 21 degrees, 59 minutes, and 19 degrees. So the Cancer retrograde, right, Mercury. And also these planetary alignments. Huge shifts, right? I'll be talking about it Tuesday night with Laura Bruno on July 26th. We talked about a coffee talk. You can still pay the $25 and receive coffee talk. Aquarius North Node, Leo South Node for the next 18 months. Starting July 26th. Powerful. But let me just say this. Come sign up and join me. She's got to adjust it on the website. $15, 75 minutes Friday night. I'm going to be breaking down the chart of July 19th. Yeah, July 19th. The activation is Jupiter Leo, 4 degrees. Uranus,
I may even go. Yeah.
Uranus Gemini, 4 degrees. Neptune Aries, 4 degrees. Pluto Aquarius, 4 degrees. But added to this chart that like sparks it, 2-hour window, the Libra moon, 4 degrees. So making it 3 trines, 3 sextiles, and an opposition. Or actually 2 oppositions. So this is connected to the Andrea Barbell, the basket, and the cradle energy. And so this is going to change everything forever.
Let me just quickly get to these. So Quintella said that she would be interested in tribe shirts, and I'm going to start working on those. I just want to make something a little special, okay?
Yeah.
So my brain needs to get.
Well, the tribe shirt is really cool.
It is cool, but I want to make it cooler.
Oh.
Okay.
See, this is that example where sometimes, even though she's a Pisces, Mercury, and Sun,
I slow things down because I want it to be extra cool.
Let me finish. Even though she's a Pisces, Sun, and Mercury, you look to the opposite sign to tell you about the energy. She does have a little bit of energy about perfectionist, and I talked to her about it. Even though she's not a Virgo, because she's a Pisces opposition, she will look at the Virgo and pull in some of those traits. Whether it's being critical, whether it's being nitpicky, or whether it's being a perfectionist. Pisces can do that too.
I lived with him for a while. It's wearing off on me.
And now I'm not like that anymore. I've gotten way better.
He is getting more like you. He said that this would happen.
Yeah, Pisces North Node.
He's becoming more like me, and I'm becoming more like him. And I'm like, oh. And because who wants to be a crotchety Virgo?
We just happen to be the best sign. Okay.
No. I love.
Who's born on 9/11?
I love.
Excuse me. Who's born on 9/11? Yeshua. Bow down. Bow down to death row.
I like.
Bow down to death row.
I like being a.
But he did have a Pisces. He did have a Pisces moon.
Love and peace and all the stuff.
But Yeshua did have.
He did have. On cloud 9.
He did have a Pisces moon.
Triptonic is here.
Hey. Triptonic, super bionic.
On Friday.
Props to Stetsasonic. Back in the days, I used to puff on that chronic. Now I just chill and spill at will and kill those that think they want to step and interfere on my free will.
And maybe microdose the mushroom.
That has nothing to do with the rhyme. No,
I know it doesn't. But how do you say that? The psilocybin?
I
don't know.
I could pull it in, but
I'll tell you.
But you can't interject that with the rhyme when it doesn't flow.
I'm sorry, it did not flow. It did not flow at all. I mean, that was okay. I will own it. That was really
everybody.
Bad.
What's that? Was it Pressure Luck? And she gets the
Get the gas face. Get the gas face. Get the gas face.
What do we think about Alana?
Oh, it was bad. I'm sorry. You know what it was? Because you talked about the chronic, and I'm like, see, we don't do that. We just microdose psilocybin
or I do, and occasionally just to make us like to use Mother Earth for spiritual purposes only. Mm-hmm. No, really, it's a
so let me okay. You want to get to the comments because I got to get back to Cancer Gemini.
I just want to get because so Phoenix said my passion, Venus and Aries first, my obsession with health, Pluto in the Virgo with North Node in 6th, and the price depends on the size of the company. What do you need to do in the books? Oh, get out of here, Phoenix. So you're saying that you are a QuickBooks person. Now you've piqued my interest. Okay, I might we have some stuff we just need to set up and get some things done. We're trying to be grown over here, Phoenix.
There's a lot of technology, with behind the scenes on WordPress and the website and in the tribe community that some of it is automatically set up, but there's a lot of things that you have to do. Those
that's
little upgrades.
Another thing altogether.
No, but I'm saying, that's the main thing that we deal with.
Right. But I mean, so to me, that's a different type of thing. The QuickBooks that she's talking about, we do need to begin to set that up so that we can have, I gotta be real. We got to get our back of house cleaner. We got to get it cleaner because as we want to grow into certain spaces, we need to have the books clean and very big. Not that we've done anything wrong. It's not that.
That's all fine.
But we need to have the books in such a way that, let's say we did want to get a loan or we did want to do things so that we could pour into and build this business, we've got to have the QuickBooks in order. So
but we have everything really good with the business, credit card and American Express and the LLC and all that stuff. So now let me.
Jackie's here. She said hi. I just want to get.
I know, but I got to get to the.
I know you do, but astrology. I promise you, he does need to get astrology. Listen, guys. So we go back and forth because I don't like the things to go too long. He likes to get back to the astrology. Everybody's here for the astrology, but let me just get to all of you really quick. Jackie just
But it's never really quick with you.
I'm going really fast. I don't like throwing away food either. Yes, see, Jackie, I know. See, that's why I want to talk about that, because if we talk about that in another half an hour, you're like, huh? But now, because it wasn't that long ago, you're like, oh, I get it. Okay?
That's a statement that could really be said at any time.
Yes, but it makes sense when people can go, oh, she was just talking about that, and it all comes back together. When we do it 35 minutes later, it's like, huh?
No, we should not throw away food unless it's nasty or spoiled.
But more importantly, we were talking about my Akashic records, past life trauma.
Everyone knows.
And how
everyone knows. We talked about that.
Are you getting?
I'm just saying. Reiterating.
Oh my God.
Reiterating at this time. Because it's a Gemini moon day. We got to get quick. Boom, boom, boom. They need the information mostly fast.
Damaris loves us, and she's not going to love us if we start bitching and complaining and nipping at each other. Are you, Damaris?
Damaris, we're not puppies. We're not nipping. I'm just trying to get to the quipping.
I love you too.
And the Gemini Cancer relationship.
Bridget is excited, and we got another another heat wave coming on Tuesday.
To who? Us?
No, to Quintella.
Quintella? Michigan?
You're in Michigan. Yes, I think what you're getting is what has been passing through here for the past week. I think I heard it.
Because we just went down a bit.
Yeah, we just dropped to 103 because we have been at 108, 110, and then above.
Today's high was 105.
And sometime next week, it's going to drop into the high 90s.
Oh, thank goodness,
or mid-90s,
Lord.
Even 96. I think I even saw 94. I was
wait.
Thank you, Jesus.
Now, you guys, you'll laugh, right? Because you're like, 94, that's hot as heck. Out here, 94, you're like, oh, it's spring again.
Oh, thank you.
And I never in my life thought that I would be happy to see 94 degrees.
Oh yes, that sounds good, honey.
Okay, Cancers with Gemini. Gemini is the masculine mutable air sign. This is the cusp of magic, but Cancer and Gemini in a relationship, it is challenging because remember, Cancer can be very sensitive, and when if they don't feel emotionally safe and secure in love, they will retreat to their shell. And Gemini, the verbal stuff, the men and the women, I'm gonna call y'all out. Both of y'all can cheat. You shouldn't, but both of you can. I've seen it with my own two eyes. I got my eye on you. And so that can be, but there is There is an appreciation. They both are extremely smart. These are the younger signs, right? The first three are very young. Actually, a little secret, Gemini is the most masculine of the masculine signs, even though it's just the second masculine sign and the first air sign. And then I think it's Aries, Sagittarius. Those are like the top four. Leo's very masculine, but at the same time, it's they're all masculine energies. So Gemini, the truth be told, the men have 2 to 3 personalities, and the ladies have 3 or 4, and it usually takes until the Saturn return to understand them all. And Cancer has the mood swings, so they're like a couple of people too. So this is where they could potentially work. If it would work, I would say Gemini lady, Cancer moon. The problem is the Gemini ladies, sometimes, ladies, Gemini ladies, you're pickers off. You tend to like men that are a little bit more risque, a little bit more dangerous. You like the guy on the motorcycle with the bloody knife and the hair on the blade. You're like, oh, I want him. I was Mr. Nice Guy getting hurt by Gemini ladies. It's not a fun business. Okay. But the Gemini ladies and the Virgo ladies, I think, Bridget, you would admit to this, they can be tomboys. Smart, but Gemini and Virgo women could be bossy. Very smart though, tough. But then when they're soft, oh my God. Remember, Virgo, the virgin, it's not about being a virgin, it's about being an independent woman. That's why Sag is the bachelor, bachelorette sign, number 1, and Virgo's number 2. They don't have to get married, Virgos and Pisces. I mean, Virgo and Sag. That's a choice. They can be bachelors forever. And so that's something to really see. Now, Cancer. Okay. Then we'll get back to the chat. Cancer.
I'm going to have to run.
Okay.
So I'll be back in about 10.
That's fine. Just get the headphones from William. Bring them in
Okay.
here.
But they're here.
Okay.
But
are they here? Where are
they? They're right here.
Okay. So the Cancer relationship.
I'll be back.
What?
I'm just letting my people know.
Oh, you're letting your people know.
My people know I'll be back.
She'll be back.
Try not to miss
me. Where are they going now?
Fishing.
Again.
Our children are fishermen.
But
the Taylor fisherman.
Yeah, but we got to stop this twice a day. It's a waste of gas. They need to just go in the morning or just go in the evening. It's too much.
I agree, but this, they were with friends, and
Yeah. Okay. All right. Drive safe. I love you. So the Cancer relationship, and I do have the headphones here. She says, yes, they are here. So I can hear your comments and stuff. So, 2 Cancers together. I'm your private dancer. Very sweet. Remember with the Cancer that I love, the men are very funny. Now, Cancer, they're number 1 for murder, she wrote. They will black out and kill everybody in the whole room. I'm sorry, Cancer, I got to tell on you. Scorpio is domestic violence, and Pisces is addiction. They hurt themselves.
Yeah, just to keep it out.
Can you guys? Oh, I don't know. Can you hear me now? I don't think I changed anything. The headphones shouldn't mess with the audio though.
Yeah, just, you know what? You shouldn't just. All right. The Taylor boys.
What? Can they hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? Let's leave a comment.
Yes. The
Okay.
Taylor boys took off on their e-bikes because they felt I was taking too long. They were very impatient.
Like their mother.
No. Okay, a little bit. But, so me and Junie.
Oh, do you want to pick her up and show Junie to everybody on the live?
Do you want to say hello to all the
people? Our dog.
Come here.
We only have her one more day.
I'm gonna pick you up, okay, Junie? Come on. She's a little awkward.
Yeah.
To pick up. Like
she doesn't have her tail, so it messed up her back.
She's so small. That's not what messed up her back.
Okay.
She's older.
Okay.
And she's got little legs and a long body, and that's what's messing up her back.
See, Junie.
So she loves me.
Hi, Junie.
She'll occasionally come on, give him a kiss. Give him a kiss.
Do you love me?
But anyways, isn't she just so sweet?
Yeah, sometimes.
And
hi, girl.
Anyway.
Okay.
The only problem is she sheds.
And we don't like
so
hair.
Sweet.
Yeah, she's so sweet.
She got here Friday, and I've got hair everywhere. Thursday night, right?
Afternoon.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever. But anyways, there's hair everywhere. It is like
when she leaves, we got to do a family
cleanup. Vacuuming because she's going to leave tomorrow, and we'll deal with that then. I even have to get like the roller for the clothes. Yes, but even in the car. Oh, that's right. She went in the car. Yeah, because I let her come in the car. She's attached to me. Oh my God! But you guys can understand why that would happen, right? She loves. She loves. I think it's a chick thing because there are only two ladies in the house. But sometimes, you know what? No, it's your energy too. It's your energy too. You see, Alana is very. I think she's like the female Dr. Dolittle. Animals love her, and she talks to the animals. And I think that that's one of her spiritual gifts that she hasn't tapped into yet completely. But not only does she love them, I think she could literally talk to the animals and hear them. They're very sweet. She's got to tap into that. So, okay, so let me finish up with Cancer-Leo, right? Very pure. And the Cancer-Leo situation, I can't say that one gender would be better if it's like a Leo man or a Leo woman. I would tend to think the Leo woman with the Cancer man would be better. They just have to agree, like, the Leo, they need to be seen, and the Cancer is more of the homebody. So the Cancer be comfortable with their Leo husband or wife kind of gallivanting a lot. Leos can't sit still. They can't sit in the house. And then Cancers are like, yeah, I guess I'll go to the party. Now, don't get me wrong. Plenty of Cancers are very social and love to let their hair down and have fun and party. My buddy's a good Cancer guy who loves to party. But they do need their time to retreat. It really helps their intuition and their emotional intelligence for Cancers, okay? But Cancer-Leo, come see, come saw. And go watch. We did it last week, but our new video came out this morning for Stars and Cards Lounge. And we're talking about the Cancer new moon and some really interesting subjects. So go, you guys, Bridget and you new people, go subscribe to my other channel, Stars and Cards Lounge, where astrology meets tarot. And my partner over there, Elena from Searchlight Tarot, she's a brilliant tarot card reader, and she's a psychic. It's a lot of fun. She's the real deal, guys. Yeah, she's good. One of my best friends has been friends with Elena for a long time, and that's how we met. Yeah, probably 20 years, maybe. And Elena has always had this gift, and she's actually had it since she was a little girl. So I've been hearing about Elena and knowing of her for a long time before they ever started their work together. And she truly is gifted. And her mother was like really big into the metaphysics and wrote like a few books. So yeah, it's a real deal. So we'll get to Cancer Virgo next. So go ahead, read. So I'm not sure what Triptonic was talking about, but it says there was 3. I'm not sure what that means. And You know what it is? Damaris. Sorry. You know what it is? There's that A there. And every time I read it, my eyes want to make it Damarissa. And I know it's Damaris. So I apologize, but my brain is like, no, that's her. There's an A.
Her Pisces Mercury gets tripped up.
It does. So it's nothing personal. It's my dyslexia and everything.
And I'm like, Mercury,
I'm so sorry, girlfriend, because I do like you. Anyways, she said, I'm watching the Virgo Pisces axis in real time. Yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
Absolutely.
It's really funny.
Bridget, I've been meaning to answer this because I saw this question a while back. She said, did the psilocybin work? And
yeah, it's very good.
And
so we do small dosage, and it just kind of, each day just kind of, I haven't done it in a while. I forgot that I still even have the pill, so I got to get back to it. But yeah, it's good. We're not doing it to get trippy.
I was about to steal his. But so yes, but here's the thing.
You gotta watch those Pisces addiction. She will just get going with stuff, and you gotta watch her.
Maybe, but I still have my own, so I'm fine with it. But here's the deal with it: we're microdosing, except for that time that you took like 3 or 4 of them and you weren't supposed to. Like, he's supposed to take 1, maybe 2.
You can try the 2. I just took 3. It wasn't great. Yeah, I took 3. But what happened is that I I did. It was first thing in the morning, and I hadn't really eaten. And so those 3, it was the magic number. Yes, it is. I was in the De La Soul Daisy Age video. I had a potheads on my lawn. If you know, you know.
Potholes, not potheads. Potholes in my lawn.
Now I know.
Go look it up.
I know what it is. I just know that I know we're not doing that right now. I know she's not correcting me.
So hard.
I know we're not doing it.
I just corrected.
But
he hates when I do that.
But I will say it was a play on words though, because I don't put a pothole on my head. I put a pothead.
A pothead? You put a pothead on your head?
Because I was talking about being Daisy Age and high. So it was
I understand, but it was potholes in your lawn.
But I know, but
if you have potholes in your lawn, it's still kind of high, right? Like, okay, that's just the whole thing of it.
Okay, but I was just referencing the head because potholes.
No, he wasn't. He made a mistake. No, it's okay. Didn't. It's okay. He's covering up. He's doing it well.
What happens is you guys have to understand, because of my humor and how quick my mind is, she can't even perceive that I would make this different type of connection and play off of things. And I do it all the time. If you watch my channel, Quintella knows.
Okay,
I'll give in my lawn, and I reference my head.
But I guess what
for
it is,
potheads.
I know how much you like De La, and you are.
So then you know what I know.
My husband is a hip hop.
So then you know. So then you know that I know.
I also know that you can make mistakes. And
yes, I can.
I also know that you have enough respect for the music that you're not going to switch up certain things. So from my mind, I'm like, okay. But anyways, let's keep it moving. Keep it moving.
Any questions about these relationships before we get to Cancer Virgo? Or do you know anybody?
I wanted to just say to Bridget, because he does this. He's like, I answered the question and it's all about him. But I started taking the psilocybin even before he did. So I have been microdosing for most of 2026.
I've been doing mushrooms since I was in my 20s.
But you haven't been doing it consistently. You didn't microdose. He was doing it back to like totally high and do all. I can say, not that there's anything wrong. I don't see anything wrong with it. I have never just done acid or any of those things just because.
Incredible.
Yes. Oh.
Well, mushrooms and music, you guys.
I'm all about the spiritual upliftment and exploration and development. So
I wouldn't do it to get high now.
Is on the microdose trip. When I do, and I plan on it, doing a actual journey, it's going to be with really spiritual practitioners, not like, and understand, just because you can go and pay to go to
Peru or
one of those places doesn't mean you're doing it with a truly gifted person. I'm going to be working with some gifted people to expand my consciousness.
And we'll be doing it together. So that will be,
I don't know if I want to do it with you.
I think you're
making me angry right now.
You're going to do it with me.
I might not.
You're going to do it with me.
Oh, I'm going to do it with you?
You're going to do it with me.
I'm going to do it with you?
You're going to do it with me, yeah.
Anyways, so yeah, I would say give it a try, but definitely
There are a
find
lot of
really
benefits.
good practitioner. If you are
No,
serious,
if you're
and you
interested,
don't know-
email us. Email me, Eric@BigEAstro.com, because we have someone
I
who
was
is in
just about to say
in
that.
our tribe. She's a shaman. She's brilliant, and her name is Nettie Nellis. She's been on the podcast. It was really great, and she'll be on again. But yes, I would definitely recommend her to you. She's in the tribe. Contella knows her. And Nettie's a sweetheart, and she does hape and sananga, and we have another woman that does plant medicine and does sananga and different things. But we have people that we trust, and that's what's important. And we've tried it, and it's really good.
And what's interesting is that this whole thing that we're doing with the knowledge is love and all of that started with us wanting to make sure that when we talk about practitioners, that we really give you people that we've worked with, that we know, and that people who are truly exceptional at what they do, because there's a ton of practitioners out there. They're almost a dime a dozen.
Fugazi.
And not all of them are truly gifted, and not all of them are getting into this space with the best reasons.
Yeah.
We have to keep in mind that the spiritual industry
too, right?
is huge. It's one of the fastest growing industries. I was reading about the numbers involved in it a while back. Yeah. And I can't remember at the moment, but it's millions and millions of dollars.
No, it's $1 billion industry.
Yeah. And just because with that type of growth, you're getting a lot of people in. So just be mindful whenever you're working with somebody that they really are what they say.
But also remember, Uranus and Gemini, Neptune, Aries, Pluto, and Aquarius, 2044, 2039, 2034, it's only going to grow. This is why you should be learning astrology, numerology, cardology, human design, soul contracts. It's only going to grow. Okay.
And so Damaris said, I'm with the Gemini moon energy today. She's laughing.
Yes.
And Jackie said her best friend is a Pisces. And if I say up, he says down. Yeah. And then
Pisces, yeah.
She said she appreciates Jackie. This is Jackie says she appreciates the fact that we read the content. A lot of people don't. And that's a very purposeful thing for us from the beginning, because we've always wanted to create a community feeling.
But the family atmosphere that you're seeing here on our channel, because you're spending your time with us. So not to knock other astrologers, other podcasters, but sometimes they act like they don't even have a live chat. They may address it in the beginning for like 1 or 2 people and just say hi to everybody and then totally ignore the comments. But it's like, if someone is commenting and they appreciate the knowledge that you're sharing, you should at least read their comments and give them a little shine, because it's interactive. This is what it's called, the energy exchange. You guys come here and you're invested and you're sharing and learning and receiving, but we also want to give back. That's the energy exchange. So while we're saying that, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, but after the show, equal energy exchange, come back and leave a comment, because it helps the live grow in the algorithms, and I greatly appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay? Absolutely. If you guys ever want to give an energy exchange that was a super chat, you could do that too.
Super chats.
Even better,
and my cash app.
Even better cash
my
app.
Cash app, because I do have 4 children. My cash app is $BigEAstro. So let me get to Cancer Virgo, then we can get back to the chat. So Cancer Virgo relationship, I had one of those, very sweet. I do think it's better with the Virgo man, Cancer lady. The Virgo woman would kind of run all over the Cancer guy. Okay. So the Virgo man, like myself, with the Cancer lady, it's very nice. My aunt was a Cancer lady, and she was just so loving and nurturing and stuff over me. She was like one of my favorite people on planet Earth. But remember, Virgo and these sextiles are really powerful. Taurus, Cancer, Cancer, Virgo. Virgo and Cancer are both connected to the stomach. Cancer rules the chest, breast, and stomach in medical astrology. Virgo is the pancreas and the small, large intestine. So it's all around digestion. So they meet with that. They can both have sensitivities in their stomach, but because they both feel and they trust their intuition in the stomach, they both have deep intuition. Like I told you, Virgo moons are the most intuitive moon signs. Pisces is the most psychic, right? But think about Cancer, the energy, you guys, and you call them the oracle. Their deep inner knowing is because they feel so deeply. What is the universe? Energy, frequency, and vibration. Cancer is sensitive to that. The ebbs and flows of the moon, they're very watery, fleshy people. You may even notice Cancer women may be more chest heavy because they're very fleshy, the moon. Okay. Not as much as Scorpio, but Cancer and Pisces women may be more top heavy. Okay. Sag ladies may have be a little bit more bottom heavy. Sag or Libra, because it's like the buttocks is Libra and the core, lower back, and Sag is the hips and thighs. So pay attention, you know. So these things can happen like that. So, the Virgo Cancer relationship can be very nurturing and supportive. Because Virgo is the bachelor sign of Cancers can, I'll just say it, my Cancer girlfriend, she wound up cheating on me. She thought I was cheating on her because in college, we went to different colleges and I would be in the library for hours and she thought I was not, but I literally was in a library because I was trying to get my schoolwork done because I knew when I went back to my dorm room, it was on and popping and I couldn't do any work there. So she got upset and jealous and then she cheated on me. And then so we wound up breaking up. It was a long distance relationship. I flew out here because she went to Arizona State and I went to Maryland, but we met in New York. We'll go from New York. Really nice woman though. So, but Cancer Virgo is really nice. And then I'm going to jump to Cancer Libra, another square. In Virgo, feminine, mutable earth sign. Leo was the masculine. Remember, fire and air are masculine, earth and water are feminine, not male or female. Masculine is assertive, initiating, outgoing, and feminine is intuitive, introspective, receptive, receiving energy. So then with Libra, it's the masculine cardinal air sign, the communicator, the listener, the scales, the justice, fairness, harmony, peace, balance. This is a square, but I think Cancers and Libras can work really well because Libra is about listening and trying to relate. And I think Cancer's humor and their need for family and the home, Libra can relate to that because Libra, when they want to, high vibration with Venus, they can be very nurturing and caring. So I actually, even though it's a square, I like Cancer Libra relationships. Probably better Libra woman. Libra men, they're interesting guys. I'm not saying they're bad, but they're just interesting guys. So the Cancer man with a Libra woman, not bad at all. So then we'll get back to the chat and then we'll get to Scorpio.
Okay, so let's see what we have going on. Phoenix said, and controlling Virgo. God bless you, Alana. He got all that Virgo in his chart and he can't help it all. That I know he can't help it. You are so right.
Phoenix, you talking bad about me?
Talk it. And has his reign on sometimes. He doesn't even notice it sometimes.
I know, I do know. I notice everything.
Well, but you still do it. Like you talk over me all the time. It's comedy. But we're going to keep it moving.
Well, you talk over me all the time, too.
Oh, my gosh. Let's look back to the chat.
And cut me off when I'm breaking something down.
No.
Yeah.
Because
this happened on this episode twice already.
Okay. But it's like I'm trying to let you know that I got to get back to the chat.
I know, but the astrology is more important than the chat. The chat is second. But also, you guys, you got to remember, too, right, with the Virgo energy, right? We're analyzing and assessing, but I am of service to you by giving you this information and knowledge. And I have to consider all these different things because people will be watching in the replay. So people in the replay won't get what's happening here in the chat as well. See, I'm a businessman. And so you guys have to understand that also in the chat because we never ignore you. But I also have to move the show along because someone's watching in the replay and they want to find out how's Cancer with Libra, how's Cancer with Scorpio, my relationship. Do you understand now? Let the church say amen. Okay, that's a mic drop. Go ahead.
Okay, I will give you that.
Thank you. And you didn't consider that, did you?
No.
Okay.
Because I feel like, can't they see the chat?
No. Okay. Not all the time.
Anyways, I could tell us the last thing we heard was about Cancer. Okay, so I think Cancer blacking out. I believe. Okay, so this is when the sound went out. Thank you guys for letting us know.
Oh, do I need to reiterate the Cancer-Cancer relationship a little? Or the Cancer-Leo
And then Jackie said, not cancer, murder, she wrote.
Yeah. I know, Jackie. Cancers will kill everybody in the room. They don't play.
And then Alana Lee's, pay attention, Biggie. Hello, somebody call him on the phone. Yeah, thank you. And you know what? This is what I love. Quintella actually told me, and I was back in the kitchen, and I was about to leave, and that's why I came back over.
Quintella, thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate
But
that.
you know what's so strange? I put the headphones in all the time, and it's never done that. So I wonder what's going on. See, that's Mercury retrograde right there.
This
Cancer.
Mercury retrograde
It's
has
been
been
wild.
really, because I don't normally I'm like, okay, Mercury retrograde, whatever, a little bit. But no, it's been like a lot. It's been a lot.
She's gotten to see it just from her GPS alone, but it's been affecting her computer. It's everybody. It's everything. This has been one of the most challenging ones. I would say the one in Scorpio, we got to get ready for that too, right? And that ends on November 13th, starts October, 20 something. It can be challenging.
Yes, and Quintella's just saying she's so cute with her little legs. I know, and it's so cute because I'll take her out walking at night, and then all of a sudden she'll decide she wants to jog home, and she starts running, and her little legs are going like this. I mean, they're literally like this. Yeah, it's so cute.
She has taken our hearts in 4 days.
She has definitely done that. Haven't you, Junie B? And she's been waking us up every night in the middle of the night because she hears little sounds and she barks. I mean, it's a new house.
My sleep broken for 4 nights in a row has been challenging for me because I've been working like a dog the last few days.
And so she doesn't like, it's for some reason she doesn't really like our oldest son. And so like he comes in late from work and she starts barking, which is like, oh my gosh, stop. And then she just even hears him, and he even he normally will make himself something to eat when he gets home. He didn't even do that because he didn't want to do all the and he just went back to his room and closed the door, and she was still barking at him like, yeah, why are you even move? Are you making a sound?
Get up in that room, boy. But she's turned against me the last few days.
I don't know what that is. So that's why we're starting to think that she might be starting some dementia, which obviously we are very sensitive to. For.
Yeah. We still love her. I still love her, even though she's been mean to me lately. But I still love her.
And then Jackie said she looks like the dog in the Netflix movie, A Dog's Purpose.
Oh.
She's a corgi. She's so cute. She really is, and she's really smart.
This is our son William's, his friend's family, family dog. So our 17-year-old's friend. They went on a family trip for a wedding back in Wisconsin. So we got to house sit.
And Quintella called me an animal whisperer. And you know what? It's funny. I really do. And I've been on this kick where I'll even pick up beetles and different bugs and I put them outside. Now I don't play with certain things. Like I just had to kill. I found a brown widow spider. I know you don't even hardly ever hear brown widows.
Oh, I thought you said it was a black widow, no?
It's in the family. Oh. But anyways, I found a brown widow spider in the garage last night. I have to kill those. And I feel sorry, and I say I'm sorry, but I have to kill them because they could be very dangerous. Scorpions, I will kill them too. You gotta.
I've been stung twice now?
Twice. Yeah. And then Elijah got stung, and we this is little. So those are not goodies. Those are not goodies. And so I say a little prayer, but I do tell them. I tell the scorpions, if you stay in the walls or outside, I'm not going to do anything to you. You cannot come in my house. And so they typically do pay attention to what I say. If they break the rules, then it's like, hey, we discussed this.
She's sharing her Pisces Latifah energy. Don't make me wait. Come into my house.
Don't come into my house.
Or else I'll have to kill your body. Oh my God.
And yes, the sound leaving when I left.
So let me ask you guys a question though. So what did you miss my breakdown in Cancer-Leo? Let me know. because if need be, I will repeat it.
If you missed any of those, yeah.
Like I forgot which one was it, Cancer or Cancer-Leo? It may have been Cancer-Leo when she left. Like I can't remember.
Oh, okay. And Triptonic said he was referring to your rhyme in the beginning, and that was dope. Thank you so much.
Oh, Triptonic. Oh, thank you. You like the rhyme? Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, that song. So she's on a couple of songs on my album, and that song was titled "It's Go In," and I took that little sample from Black Republicans, Jay-Z and Nas. And Jay-Z said, "Yo, after 4 bars, nigga, just go in." So I was like, that inspired me because it's like, yo, after 4 bars, yo, don't play, get in there and spit. So then I was the hook. After 4 bars, brother, just go in. After 4 bars, brother, just go in. You know, so she sang that.
What kills me is that I would have done that totally different. So I was in the booth, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's telling me, pretend like, you know, it's like a director. He's like, our producer, whatever. He's telling me that he wants me to act like I'm pushing out a baby, like that deep from the core. And I'm like, pushing out a baby. I'm like, oh yeah. I didn't know.
God.
No,
I don't remember that. Okay.
Yeah, I totally remember it because I couldn't figure out the exact sound that he wanted my voice to take on. And he's saying he wanted it to sound, he goes, deep, like you're pushing out a baby. I'm like, pushing out a baby?
I thought that was more for time.
No, I don't know. But that's what he told me. And now I listen to it, and every time I hear it, I'm like, oh,
no, it sounds
if I had just, I know, but see,
after 4 bars, it's okay. It doesn't sound like you're pushing anything.
Okay,
out.
let me say something.
Okay.
It is okay, but it's not nearly like, now I understand what he would have meant. This was much earlier in our marriage. I didn't quite get you.
Yeah.
But it wasn't clicking. And now when I hear it, I go, wow.
I always have a musical vision.
I could have, and I should have done that better. I wish I understood. That's all. So that's what I hear every time I hear that song. I don't hear, I hear disappointment in myself for not having gotten it properly.
And hence the Virgo opposition to perfection. I think she sounds great.
Thank you.
I am her biggest fan, though.
Yes, I know. It's almost like, it's like when your mom says you're the best. You're
no.
Like, thanks, Mom.
Wait. Let's keep it real. If I really didn't like it, I would probably have it re-recorded by somebody else.
Then we might end up in marriage counseling.
No, I would just say, baby, the recording of it didn't work so good.
And I'd be like, you liar. Who you playing with? Who you playing with, son?
Son? So let me know, though. Did you hear Cancer or Cancer-Leo relationship? Or was it when I was talking about other stuff? I can't remember.
So let's see.
We're gonna get to Cancer-Scorpio in a second, but you can read some more of the chat.
And then Triptonic said it helps to uplift in the right setting. Yes.
Supersonic.
We're always here to uplift.
Triptonic. I like that name. What made you pick that?
Yeah, what is that?
Yeah, what does that mean?
I think of I think of a techno rave.
Yeah, reminds me of techno. Yeah.
Were you dancing?
Triptonic. Triptonic.
And Nettie and Quintella saying that she loves Nettie. She's a sweetheart.
Nettie is.
She's very
sweet.
thoughtful. Yeah. And So Phoenix said, Neptune now in my first house in Aries. Been studying tarot since 92.
Okay.
Numerology since 94 or 95, and interested in and studying astrology since I was a child. Always open to constantly learning. And that's perfect, right?
And I love that. And
when we stop learning, we stop living.
But right now, with Neptune on the ascendant, for all the Aries rising people, you are literally from now to 2039, and you'll grow into the energy. When you feel tired, honor that. Take rest. Bebo más agua. But also tap into your imagination and creativity and initiate. Your aura is going to be big. People will try to tell you who you are, right? You could face some deception. You'll be wearing rose-colored glasses. You won't see yourself sometimes and the other half clearly. Watch the escapism. Watch the drugs and alcohol. That wouldn't be good for you at this time. But with the Neptune on the ascendant, you want to maybe even initiate a new spiritual practice in your life too. or a stronger one or a bigger one, or whatever. But that's that Neptune. You're literally becoming a shapeshifter, and that may click in a little bit more in 2027, 2028. But you'll be like morphing and just like, oh, here I am. I'm a big sloth. You'll morph and shape and stuff. So let me get to Cancer Scorpio though. So Cancer Scorpio relationships, right? Feminine, fixed water sign, right? With the cardinal feminine water. I love Cancer with Scorpio. Water with water. Yes, you can drown yourself out, a lot of water. But remember, they both, unlike Pisces is out here in the streets with no perfection. They just got scales, no protection. They just got scales. Crab can go in their shell. Scorpion has the hard shell, right? Pay attention to the animals and the glyphs and everything in astrology. It teaches you a lot about the energy too. So Cancers, they will like that Scorpio. They can both be in the same room and not talk, but just feel each other's energies and feel each other's love. So it doesn't have to be like, oh my God, can we go here and go there? Cancer's like, I love this. My Scorpio will just chill at home and watch TV with me and have good food and have deep emotional, spiritual conversations, right? They can not talk and they just get each other. So it could be a very powerful union, Cancer Scorpio. This is good, man or woman with either sign. Just remember, it's Mars and Pluto with the moon. So the Cancer, sometimes they could feel like the Scorpio could be a little abrasive or a little too private or too probing. So the Scorpio, they both got to come out of their shell, and they just need to make sure that the communication and the language exchange with one another is high vibes and more spiritual. But this is a nice, very beautiful union, Cancer Scorpio. Okay. You want to get back to the chat, or should I do Cancer Sag?
Well, Quintella just gave us a tip. She said if we want to turn on the chat replay when you set up the live.
When you set up the live.
So that's in the back. I know what she's talking about. When you set it up to go up onto YouTube, that's what you can do. Because I knew I've seen it. Some people do it.
Well, it's on mine. Actually, it is on mine sometimes. I just don't see it up there every time.
You have to click the button.
Yeah, I guess you do have to click the button, like E.F. Hutton, or Jennifer Hudson, or Timothy Hutton, or Benjamin Button, or Can You Make Me a Muffin?
Oh, I was gonna say like Sutton from Beverly Hills, Real Housewives. Yes, it's one of my guilty pleasures. I love beautiful things, and because I used to work in couture, I love watching the fashions on that show. These and the money that these women have is just like fascinating to me.
But also, she's a Taurus rising, and she cannot help it. She loves.
I love it.
She loves the decadence.
I say, look. Have you guys seen that guy?
On
I've been
Instagram?
trying to get him on Taylor something or other. Because look.
So
and he
funny.
talks about some different things, but he talks about some really interesting stuff.
But we also like the other guy. I don't think we're gonna try to get him on, but he's funny. He's like, "Stop playing with me, son."
Oh yeah,
and he talks about different things. Oh my God, he's funny. Cracks me up. But that's why I say that sometimes to honor him, because I think he's hilarious. So Cancer Sagittarius in conjunction, 150-degree angle. Now this is an interesting thing though, because remember I told you, like Virgo Aquarius, sometimes the in conjunction can have this weird connection, but sometimes it can turn into an unhealthy bubble. But remember, Cancer, this will surprise you, and Sag can work out. Definitely, I would say the Cancer man, Sag woman, though. But because what? Cancer is exalted in Jupiter. Pay attention. And Sag is at home in Jupiter. So even though we're dealing with Moon Jupiter in this relationship, as long as it's because the Cancer man, they definitely will love the, and remember, Cancer likes adventures too, because the moon is always traveling, right? Every 2.5 days, there's a different house, different sign. So they can go and explore and hike and adventures with Sag. So this is an odd couple that actually works really nicely. You didn't think that was going to come, huh? I kind of threw you a curveball there. Kind of surprised your cranium there, dog face. You didn't think Big E was going to tell you Cancer and Sag could really get down good, but they can. I like that. And just remember, I think the deep feelings that gives Cancer that inner knowing, they'll be like, I know, babe, I know, Sag, I get you. I like your stories and da da da. They'll like, oh, that's my baby, so smart. You know what I mean? And even if it's the Cancer dude, he'll be like, yeah, no, my lady's so worldly and this and that. And oh yeah, we didn't go to the top, but we did do a little bit of Mount Everest and stuff like that. So Cancer Sag, odd couple, but can be very nice. Except if the Sag is verbally being so blunt. Mercury's debilitating Sag. So if the Mercury's in Sag, it's better if for a Sag if the Mercury's in Scorpio or Capricorn. I will say that. You got to pay attention to the chart. Okay. All right. Next, Cancer, Capricorn.
So yes, Damaris said that if you wanted to do something over the Cancer-Leo relationship, there was no sound.
Thank you. That's what I thought. I just wanted to double check. So thank you so much, Damaris. So Cancer and Leo, it's the mother and the father, the moon and the sun. Shine bright like a diamond. We started off with this episode, Cancer-Leo Cusp, the Cusp of Oscillation. So in a relationship, the thing that I was saying is that Leo is like, yo, I'm outside. So will Cancer be okay with that? And it just depends. There's some Cancers that are way more social than others. And I would think it's going to be more of the Cancer Pisces cusp. Cancer Pisces decan and the Cancer decan. The Cancer Scorpio decan from 10 to 19 degrees, they're reading too many empathic energies. They're like, no, I don't want to go there. No, I don't like that place. No, I don't like your friends. I don't want to do that. No. So probably actually the Leo guy with the Cancer woman would be the best, because the Leo lady, she's big. She's like dramatic and she's like a lot of attention. The Cancer guy, if he's very confident, secure, I'd like to see where his moon is. It could work. So Cancer Leo is interesting. It wouldn't be my first go-to. Obviously, I put the stamp of approval so far on Taurus, Virgo, sometimes Cancer, Scorpio, and Cancer Sag. Cancer Leo, come see, come sa. Ebbs and flows. But, I just love the Leo energy. It's so warm and inviting and just, whatever. So sometimes they're so big, like our children, their personalities are huge. It could dominate a Cancer sometimes, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So it's got to be a real secure Cancer. Like if they're a Cancer sun, they should be a Libra rising. With that Cancer sun in the 10th house, they could rock with a Leo, if that makes sense. Okay. So we'll get to Cancer Capricorn in a second. Let's see. You want to check the chizzy? Or are we good?
Kind of both Cancer to Cancer Leo.
Kind of both. Okay. So Cancer, like what I was saying is it depends on the decan. If there's two Cancers together, I think the Cancer with the Cancer Pisces decan would be nice. And, not two Cancer decans. I would say not the same decan. That would make it better. Cancer Scorpio, Cancer decan with a Cancer Scorpio, or Cancer Scorpio with a Cancer Pisces, right? And the decans are based on the date. The first, Cancer season starts at the summer solstice, right? And then you go from 0 to 9 degrees. That's a Cancer decan. Cancer Scorpio is 10 to 19. Today, we hit the 20th degree, and we just started the Cancer Pisces decan for the next 10 days before we head into Leo season. God, can you guys believe we're about to be in freaking Leo? Like, this year has flown by. We're about to be in August, so back to school for the boys, which will be good for us because we can get back on our sleep schedule, right? We normally go to bed, honestly, the latest between 9:30 and 10. We have been up, I don't even want to tell them, we've been up crazy hours, our summer hours.
Yes, I've coined the phrase summer hours.
Well,
Because-
you didn't really coin it.
Oh no, you're right. I didn't. I'm so sorry. He's right. We used to actually have somebody that used to help us take care of his mother. It was his cousin, and she just all of a sudden started coming like an hour and a half, 2 hours later than what she had agreed to.
In the morning for work.
Yeah, so she just comes strolling in like literally an hour and a half, 2 hours late, and like, you know, like their family, so you kind of like, huh? And then we finally like asked, and she was like, "Oh, girl, this is my summer hours," and I was like, "Oh, well, I understand." And so, do we pay you our summer money? Like, because you know we were still paying her money. It wasn't like,
oh my god. I felt,
you know, and it was like, it was just like kind of this understanding, like, yeah, I'm going to work about an hour and a half to 2 hours less a day. And wait a minute, there's so much going on in the summer, you can't pay me less. It was just comedy.
Summer hours. So it's a family joke.
So yes. So let's see.
Okay. We have so many funny things like this, you guys. I mean, over 18 years, like sometimes me and her could just look at each other, right? She's like, look. We just look. I just start cracking up. I just love it. It's so great.
So it's worth it. If you're with the right person, don't sweat the small stuff. Yeah. You know what I mean? Big stuff, I'm a firm proponent that if it really can't work, it can't work. But sometimes people give up on these small things and they end up losing something that might have been really good for their lives. Yeah. Anyway, Quintella says she thought she was the only one that talked to the bugs and to warn them. No, I do. I will take them out. Oh my God. Okay, so we were in New York and there was like this little black and white beetle. And and it was so cute and interesting looking. I videotaped it and then I put it into Google.
Weren't you going to share that in the tribe?
I was going to share it, but I put it into Google, and Google was like, "This is an invasive bug. You should kill it on site." And I was like, "Oh!" I didn't kill it. I just videotaped it and was like talking to it. So you know. Anyways, Phoenix said, "I have Mars and Cancer in the 4th house. Will that cause me to blank out and kill to protect my family?" And I heard my Scorpio moon will in 8th house. And I just spoke truth on Virgo.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, yeah, that Mars. So remember, I always tell you the analogy, right? Mars in Cancer and its planetary fall is like giving a mother a machete or a machine gun in the kitchen. Mom just needs a good knife to cut the meat and vegetables. She don't need no machete or machine gun in the kitchen. So this is the mothers that go up to the school and they're ready to fight teachers and curse out the teacher and the principal. They're doing too much. So whether it's a female or a male, they would be overly protective of their family. For you in the 4th house, it could actually be the entire family, more specifically the mother. But as the double entendre, it can be tough because you could also have a lot of arguments with mother. Maybe you left your house at 18. You're like, I'm up out of here. There's too much chaos in this house. The emotions could be very intense in your childhood home, Mars and Cancer. Okay, so definitely that's a challenging placement. But with the trine to the moon, if it isn't a trine, it could be like you could initiate, or there could be a lot of transformation and healing through the mother's lineage or with the mom too. Okay. And yes, Virgo. Yeah, no, I mean, listen, you know, with Virgos, when you say controlling, that's more of a Scorpio thing. Virgos are controlling verbally and mentally because when we hear, so it's hard for me, right? So for example, right, because of her Pisces Mercury, she may misspeak or say something wrong. For me, I'm on autopilot. I have to correct it. One, I don't want anything wrong just out there in the ether. But two, it's like that's a calculation of my Mars in Virgo, my Mercury Virgo, and my Virgo sun. I analyze and assess. It's like a computer, like how I can do the comedy characters and the freestyle rhymes and blah, 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 blah. I mean, most people you know or meet I will guarantee you, and I'm humble, confident, and cocky, but I will tell you, there's not too many human beings on the planet that have that mental agility like I do, that can go into characters, voices, rhymes, bring things out of nowhere and put it all together the way that I can. And I've met millions of human beings in my life being a professional actor, and been on crazy film sets and stuff like that. It's just, those are my gifts, right? There's a lot of things I suck at, I'm not good at. I am good at astrology, hip hop, and sports, and sketch comedy. Those are my fantastic four, my superhero powers, right? And so that mental agility, right? You have to understand, because being an MC, and I'm a real old school MC, I've gone through military training to verbally destroy any human being on this planet. Okay? So that's at the core, that's who I am mentally. So when I hear anything misspoken from any human, I there's like that broken thing, and it's not broken, but it's that thing in me, I've got to correct it, right? I got to analyze and assess. So that's what that is. But that's it's not necessarily control. It's just, remember, people get sensitive around Virgos because Virgos are truth speakers too, right? We're not trying to hurt anybody. If there's something off with your shirt or this and that, but we're also going to amplify and make things better. Virgos are the best support system and cheerleaders. She'll tell you, I cheer her on every day, right? Virgos just want to make everything better. That's the Virgo's job, right? And so in service to humanity, right? If she says, oh, baby, do you like this shirt on me? I'd be like, I love that shirt on you. It looks great. But what if you wore like even like a purple or an orange? Like, she doesn't wear orange a lot, but I love orange on her skin tone. It looks beautiful, right? Or I would say to Quintella, wear like a forest green that would look beautiful with your skin color. If you ask a Sagittarius, do I look good in this shirt? They'll be like, nope, they're blunt. But that doesn't help you. The Leo will dress you. The Gemini will give you 40 options. The Virgo will just say, I like that on you, and you could accessorize this. But what if you wore purple or yellow? It would bring out this, this, and that. Do you understand? So that's just data analysis to optimize, to improve, to make better. That's the Virgo mind. Bing bong. So let's get to Cancer Capricorn, okay? And then we'll get back to the chat. We've got to finish this up. So Cancer Capricorn, this is an opposition. The feminine cardinal earth sign. That, like, this is a beautiful opposition. I like it just as much as I like ours. The only opposition, you guys, that I think is really tough and challenging, to be honest with you, is Aries Libra. And that's more so the Aries man, Libra woman. If it's the Libra man, Aries woman, it's not as tough. But that is the toughest opposition in the sister signs for love and relationships. Cancer Capricorn, we have friends that have that, and it's beautiful. Elton and Nina. Mm-hmm. It's a beautiful connection. I really love when I see Cancers with Capricorns.
They are really good.
They're such a beautiful couple. You know what I mean? And for our friends, it's a Cancer man and Capricorn woman, but I've seen it with the Cap man and Cancer woman. But they both have the whole thing of home, family, work, legacy. They know how to work that balance in a beautiful way. You know what I mean? This is a really sweet love, right? Because where one is strong in the achievement, status, and success, the other will, take home the bacon and fry it up in the pan, right? You know what I mean? So, just giving you that analogy, but like literally they really just, it's really nice. And you got a goat and a crab like off in the wilderness together. So, but I really like that relationship. Either gender, Cancer, Capricorn is really good. We'll get back to the chat and then we'll jump to Cancer Aquarius.
Oh, and I guess people didn't hear Cancer either.
Didn't I just talk about it?
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe I'm so sorry.
I just talked about it.
I apologize.
Remember, you guys, I was saying the deacons would be better. Cancer can work, but I like it when they have separate deacons.
Oh, thank you.
There could be a lot of mood swings. What Quintella said.
Oh, she said I sound great. Thank you. I appreciate
that.
Yes,
didn't she sound good in the song? After 4 bars, brother, just go in. After 4 bars, brother, just go in. Doesn't sound like she's giving birth.
Oh, maybe it was He's the Truth. That's the one. That's the one.
I told you it wasn't that one. He's the truth. That's the one.
Capricorn moon. Remember.
Let me see. Okay, so Damara said, another note that could help the people watching the replay is adding timestamps to the video.
I don't know how to do that after a live. That I haven't learned how to do. But also, that is, to be honest with you, Damaris, I would have to have a personal assistant, or my employee can do it. I'm too busy to do that. I don't have enough time.
No. Well, see, here's the thing. You can, like, it will automatically do it if you...
No, you got to put it in. That's not automatic because I have it clicked for the timestamps. It doesn't do it automatically.
I'll have to look into that.
That's hard.
Thank you, Damaris.
But thank you. I appreciate that.
You're giving me more work to do. I'm on my summer hours.
She's on her summer.
You're just giving me more work to do. Thank you.
She's already micromanaging 3.5 kids and a dog. Because she still has to kind of micromanage the oldest son.
I need to turn the fan on for that. I need to turn my diva fan on for that. Yeah. Oh, Lord, help me. See that? Look, that. Woo. Woo. Okay.
You're stressing her, Damaris. Listen, and she just got her American Express employee card, so don't be stressing her because she'll have to go shopping. And then I have to pay for her shopping spree.
I have to do some retail therapy.
During her summer hours. Oh my God.
Anyways, we have Tracy B here.
Hey, Tracy B.
Tracy B 777.
I love that.
Now, I'm not sure if that is that. Did you add that on there? Because see, they do this thing where they add these numbers
to
the
do
end of people's
that,
things.
yeah.
So I'm like, but see, 777 seems
Could
like
be
it might be like
July
purposeful,
of 77,
right?
Or just real spiritual.
So is that really your name, Tracy B, with the 77, or did like YouTube just add that to you? And
either way,
she loves it too.
Welcome. And thank you for coming. Have you been here before?
Have you been? I don't know.
I want to say I feel like once, but if you haven't, either way, please subscribe, hit the like button, and share your Sun, Moon, Rising, your big three, Tracy B. But thank you for coming. We appreciate it. And all you guys here, just remember, my summer birth chart sale is on and popping to July 21st. 200 down from the 250, 90 minutes via Zoom, natal chart, solar return, second in progression, or the unconscious soul chart, which connects to the formation of your soul, the human design gene keys 88 days before your birth. This chart is super, super deep. Or any of those for the audio MP3. We don't meet live over Zoom. You still get videos of planetary placements. No other astrologer gives you what I give you, just so you guys know. Okay. And that's normally $150 and it goes for $125. BigEAstrology.com. And I got Coffee Talk Friday night. We're talking about the very powerful transit of all these outer planets at 4 degrees. And then on July 19th, it's activated by the Libra moon joining the party. 3 trines, 2 oppositions, and 2 sextiles on July 19th. This is going to be a transformative energy for our spiritual growth, ascension, the collective, everything. Okay.
Quintella and Damaris. Oh, girl, you know what? I'm going to have to just meet you. You're going to have to come to a coffee talk. I'm going to have to talk to you. I will get your name if I do that. Okay. So until you come to a coffee talk, I'm going to butcher your name. I apologize.
Her Pisces Mercury is struggling, but she's honest. She admits to it. You see, that's good.
It's like, yeah. But anyways, they're talking about how I could do this. So I'm thinking right now as we do this, that maybe what I can do is just take little notes and I can write it and then put it. And I could be looking at the time up here or something like that.
Oh God, that's way too hard.
Well, no, I mean, I could maybe do it. It wouldn't be that hard. Like when we change, like when you do, it would make me have to pay attention to what he's saying. Half the time I'm working on the computer over here doing something, so I have no idea what he's saying. I just kind of like hop in when I hear him take a breath. See, because you know what it is? What I do with my kids. She
zones out. Like it's scary. Like honestly, it's almost like nobody's home in the building.
No.
Like you can say Alana, and it's almost like you got to like tap on the glass on like Alana. Like nobody's there. Like you could say her name at least 10 times.
It depends on what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because see, what happens is as a mother and as a mother of 4 boys, I have in some ways gotten really good at tuning out the noise. Unfortunately,
My kids have also gotten really good. Like it's the older ones respect the fact that I'm trying to work on something. The younger
the Leos,
ones,
just say it. The
Leos, they just walk up. They're like, "Yo, mom," and I'm like, "Oh my god, can you just like?" And then he wonders why it takes me like so long to do stuff, or there'll be like all these errors and things because they are constantly bothering me, and I'm just like, "Do you guys understand?" Yes, I'm your mother, but it's not like
summers are hard for us, especially for
Anyway.
her. But they're hard for me too because they interrupt my sleep.
I'm like, oh God, get out of my like. So, anyways,
she says she loves them.
I do,
I'm
but
joking,
that no,
I
shoot,
it's
I
just
know.
funny. It's funny.
Like but sometimes you're like, can I love you from afar?
No.
Like,
what's up with the bike in the dark and them riding? And
they'll be fine. Okay. So, anyways, we'll work on that. I'll have to think on that. And then Phoenix says, I'm doing that now since a few weeks ago. I have started listening to lots of videos on YouTube, meditating with them too, and sleep pattern have changed since I've done that. Yes. Ooh. You know what? I have been listening to binaural beats, but some of them say they're binaural beats, but they're not really. I like the binaural beats, but more of the frequency. There's certain ones.
No, that one you send me, that's better, the frequency.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
I like the frequency, and some of the ones like you can have like I like the ones that really. I want you to start over here in this ear. I want you to crawl around the back of my head and come out this ear, and maybe you go up and over the top or something. Like I like. Let's do something here. And those are some really good meditations.
Oh my God, it's getting late. Let me finish because I still got, believe it or not, you guys, this week I've worked 7 days this week. I haven't had Saturday or Sunday off, and I still got to set up a chart for tomorrow morning. And I thought I'd be done after this live. So Cancer, Aquarius for love and relationship. Another in conjunction, 150-degree angle. Because, right, Aquarius to Cancer is 150 degrees. Moon, Saturn. Now, I know I just told you Cancer, Capricorn can work. I would have to go with a nay with this one. This is hard. I think Cancers, male or female, the unpredictability of Aquarius can be challenging. Sometimes the detaching. Cancers are too emotional and sensitive, and Aquarius is just like, yeah, I said I love you last week. Do I need to say it again this month? Cancer's like, you know what I mean? Because Aquarius, although they do connect with the moon, right? Remember I tell you, because I feel so deeply, therefore I know. That's the quietest cat. Aquarius is very sensitive. Sagittarius and Aquarius are very sensitive. A lot of people don't know this, especially the ladies. Very sensitive. Sag ladies will cry in a minute. Okay. But I think if this was to work for like a month or two, I would say it would have to be definitely the Cancer man, Aquarius lady. You cannot have an Aquarius woman. I mean, you cannot have a Cancer woman with an Aquarius man. Aquarius men can be kind of cold and indifferent, sometimes mean and detached. And I love them as guys. Like, they're freaking brilliant. They're great guys. But I mean, think about you trying to date, well, some of you ladies may be like, oh yeah, I'll date Rakim or J. Cole. But would you date Michael Jordan? You know what I mean? In terms of all that you know about him, not based on like his money or his looks or whatever. And some women think he's attractive. Some women think he's funny looking. It just depends. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? Like, the Aquarius is, I'm going to be honest with you. I've said this earlier with the Geminis. Aquarius men, they can cheat, and they're a little nasty. They like a little under the table action. So it just depends as a lady how you feel about that, right? But Aquarius is, I would say, I wouldn't go for this match. Cancer, Aquarius. And then to wind it down. Cancer, Scorpio. I'm Cancer, Pisces. Male, husband, wife, Pisces, Cancer. It doesn't matter. This is beautiful. This is really nice. The Pisces, because of the Jupiter, Pisces likes adventure. She likes it more so because of her Sag moon, but Pisces, they want to try this and do that. One fish is going this way, the other fish is going that way. Sometimes she don't know which way she's going because the fish are just going two different directions, and I could literally see it with her sometimes. It's really comedy to see the astrology living, and you guys need to pay attention to your family members and see the astrology. You know what I mean? She'll tell you she can see me struggle. When she asked me a question about food, it's like she stumped me because I have to mentally process about my stomach. And she's like, I know. And I'm like, why are you doing this to me? Right? Like, it's a family joke, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, she will say something to me about food and I'm like, oh God. Right? And she's like, can you just answer me? And I'm like, oh God, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, because when you are a Virgo, more often than not, you can have a very sensitive stomach. So you tend to be more loyal to the foods that your stomach has already approved and are fine. And this one has had me try so many things, and I love her for it. But sometimes it's not easy because
I have expanded your horizon.
She totally has. But sometimes she'll say, "Well, would you like this on it?" And I'm like,
I know, you know what it is. Like, I'll come in and I'll go, do you want this sauce or that sauce? Okay, do you want this or that? And he's like, oh, no. And
that's how you can shut me up.
And see, he says to me, why do you do this to me? And he's right. Like, but then I also feel like if I'm going to put something on his food, I want to know, because the last thing I want is to put it on there and then he complains.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So it's like this fine line, because he can be very picky.
Not as much as not as much as I used to be. I mean, gosh, think about it in 18 years. I mean,
no,
I am. And now guess what, you guys, you should be proud of me. I will even initiate sharing food off of my plate with her and trading and sharing. I didn't used to do that. Right?
Oh my gosh. Shit, yeah, no, you know what it is? That's a big thing. It only took him about 17 years.
Oh, it's been shorter. Sharing?
Let me explain something to you.
Maybe 16 years.
Trauma from your childhood is deep. And we'll just leave it at that.
She always says because of my childhood, I wasn't, sharing food or whatever. But part of it is the Virgo thing. It's not even just the childhood.
He was the younger one.
I was the younger sibling, but also,
she was bigger than you.
The Virgo,
in many ways.
The Virgo, you know what I mean? I think for me, it also is the cautiousness. But anyway, we're going to end it with this. Cancer, Pisces, it's a spiritual love. It's almost like Cancer, Scorpio, where they don't have to talk as much, but Pisces is very verbal. So Pisces, Cancer, they will explore, they will meditate together, they will do, it's a beautiful connection. Watch out, though, if there's any depression or alcohol, this could be toxic too. Two water signs together. That's the other thing I do have to say, just put up the, I'm not a doctor, but I did stay at a Holiday Inn last night. Well, I am an astrologer, but I'm not a water sign. I am a water ascendant. But two water signs together have to watch out for any escapism or emotional or drug, abuse, stuff like that. That can be challenging in the relationships. So, on my channel, we're talking about high evolved, spiritually ascended people, right? So, but we'll get into the last couple of comments in the chat. Thank you so much, you guys, for hanging out with us on a Sunday night and laughing and having fun. We talked about Cancer and love and all 12 signs and the Cancer-Leo Cusp. Please come back Tuesday and Thursday. This is Astrology Week on the channel. Both my guests, astrologer and author, coming back for her third time, Laura Bruno. And we're going to break down the Aquarius North Node and Leo South Node 18-month transit starting July 26th. She is my Gemini Aquarius Moon friend, so you don't want to miss this. Libra rising, brilliant astrologer. And I'm in her NDE book about astrology. So that's going to be super good. And on Thursday, my new astrology friend, she's my Astro twin. We are both Scorpio risings. We are both Virgos, and we are both Capricorns. That's going to be fun. Miss Leonawa Schaefer. And we're focusing the episode on who we are, Scorpio risings. We're going to talk about the real truth and secrets of the Scorpio rising from the male and female perspective. This is going to be deep. Okay. So, Chantel, you got to be here for your daughter, Chantel, right? And we're going to talk about these current transits, including the nodes. 4th house Aquarius, Pluto's there. North node's coming. 6th house, Saturn and Neptune are there. Neptune's there to 2039. I may become somebody who starts taking naps during the day if I could ever take a break from work just because of that Neptune. 8th house, Uranus and Gemini in 8th house to 2034. And then the 10th house, Jupiter for the next year, and the South Node there for 18 months starting on the 26th. Do not miss this episode. Leonauer Schaefer, Laura Bruno, Tuesday, Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be on and popping this week on Big E Astrology. And I got to let you all know, come join me on Numerolitics with Queen Bee next Tuesday, the 21st, 8 p.m. Eastern. I will be a guest on her channel and her show talking about the current astrology energies and, again, the Aquarius North Node and Leo South Node. I got to present it for her audience. So it's going to be dope. I will get into the astrology and numerology. It's going to be really good. So when me and Queen Bee come together, it's must watch. So make sure you come over there and follow her channel, you guys. She's one of my favorite people on the planet. And she's
really good at what she does. And she's an equally amazing human.
Yeah, but she's the Leo Sun, Moon, and Mercury in 8th house, Cap rising, like the Taylor twins. So she really loves the Taylor twins. So definitely come next Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern on her channel, Numerolitics. I will be a guest. Okay.
And Phoenix shared a few more things. So she, oh my God, where are we? She's talking about videos by Joseph Murphy, which I'm looking at that. I had never heard of him before. He looks very interesting. I'm going to look that up. What type Joseph of Murphy, he talks about Bible scriptures and Romans and books and different things, but he looks at it from a metaphysical perspective.
Oh, that
sounds really interesting. I'm going to listen to a few of them.
Reminds me of Micah Denk, who was on the podcast 3 times.
Yeah. She mentions Florence Scovel Shinn, which I have one of her books, and I was just looking at it and thinking I got to pick it back up here in the last 24 hours.
What book is that?
You're reminding me. Florence Scovel Shinn. She is she talks about manifestation, but she's kind of very practical. She kind of reminds me of my grandma. Like she's from that era.
Okay.
And so she's very classic.
Okay.
Anyways, let's see, what else is she talking about?
Well, thanks, Phoenix. I love when you share the knowledge.
Sharing all of that, and I don't know how
knowledge
my
Aries
mom stayed with my Aries mom stayed with my Virgo dad long as she did. He got another child while that's not very nice. I married both women pregnant at the same time. One born in December.
Okay, I will say that's more of a low vibrational Virgo. Okay. Yeah. Remember, the low vibrational Virgo can rob a bank and nobody would even know. They're slick. Heavy mental. Okay.
So.
Is that it? Any other comments?
That's it. We are done.
So I hope I see you guys Tuesday and Thursday, and I hope I see you next Friday night. Okay. She's going to fix it on the website, BigEAstrology.com. You could do Cash App or PayPal as a friend, but it's email me, Eric at BigEAstrology.com. It's next Friday, this Friday, the 17th. I'm going to play Jason at 7 p.m. Eastern, $15, 75 minutes. It's going to be a good coffee talk. We're looking at this basket cradle energy. Okay. So, all right, you guys, I love you. Thank you for watching episode 479. Hit rewind, catch the song in the beginning, and hear the singing from my divine feminine goddess, wifey, and go in and the Cancer-Leo Cusp. And thank you for watching Cancer and Ultra Signs.
Really quick, Phoenix is just saying with this thing that she talked about, the half brother was just very bitter and angry and resentful, and he changed his name back to his mother's. That's really hard. Like those deep family things. Like I'm gonna be real. I'm working through And I've worked through a lot of it, but it still rears its head, especially when things like with this Nolan Wells stuff comes up. You know, being biracial, I was immediately disowned by my white family. Like, I don't even know, like, I don't know them. I never met them. Never saw pictures. I think I do have a book that my mother gave me of like old time pictures. So they're like things that go back to the 1800s, but they're all people that I never knew, never heard stories about, nothing. And I have to really check my heart at times. And while I've thought I've worked through different feelings that I have because of this, when things like the Nolan Wells stuff happen, because I am biracial, it really like gets me like, you know what I mean? In ways that I have to work on deeper because they wouldn't affect me in that quite as much in that way. So I feel for your half brother.
Yeah,
and
love
that's a
and
hard
healing
one.
energy to him.
We have to, yeah. I hope he can move beyond it in time or whatever. You know,
forgiveness is the key. That's our superpower, you guys. We gotta forgive.
And Quintella is saying they have a great night, and Phoenix is saying he was a judgmental Baptist. Shut the front door. He was a judgmental Baptist pastor. Of course he was.
Who, the brother or the
I guess
the father?
The brother. Or wait, are you saying the brother or the father? Either way, like that's one of my big pet peeves as well. I was once people using religion or people preaching, promoting whatever religion, but being very
two-faced,
broken
that's not
to
good.
such an extreme bothers me because, and I take it very seriously. Like
you don't ever play games with God.
You don't. Like my kids started going to church, and I'm very much like, okay, guys, you can go to the church, but I have to come and I have to tell you some of the things because I did go to Christian college. I understand all of this stuff, but I'm very much like, I can't let their minds get too caught up in it because sadly,
it's going astray. It's dogmatic and going astray.
Christian churches really ascribe to a colonizer mindset,
but more of Paul's doctrine instead of Yeshua's doctrine, and that's the key.
And yes,
a lot of times.
Yes. Yeah. There's a lot there. Yeah. But at any rate, anyways, we could go on a whole other tangent. Yeah. We'll talk about that another time, sweetheart. I
gotta go. I need some food.
Yes. And you just said it's so funny. I'm thinking that, and she's saying, yeah, no need to be sorry. I wish him well and all that he does. No love lost here. Yeah. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Love you. And
thank you for watching episode 479. And I hope I see you guys Tuesday and Thursday night for 7 p.m. Eastern with Laura Bruno and Leonala.